one was We Need to Act, I think, is the one that we said could go both ways. But they forgot 2 in it.
I don't understand why people have to, like, go and make Star Wars characters fuck. That's really weird to me.
It was, and then the other one that we did was, But What If It Was All of You? That was...
Yeah,
that one you said you weren't going to try.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to try to make that one right.
Yeah. No, but, like, I want you to know that he probably missed at least 2/3 of what else I read. I was literally giving him reading off my fanfiction section that I have in a group chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she took literal translations and...
from fanfics, and I literally sent it to him and was like, figure these out. Yeah.
I would have tore my hair out.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm already bald.
Because I came cry. Because, well, last night I was like, you want to go play? And the first thing he hears is me freaking sobbing over fanfiction.
Yeah, she was legit crying over fanfiction when she joined my party last night.
It was sad. Because it's called the story is called the Fives Effect. It's when... So, Order 66 doesn't happen. Palpatine's killed. And the clones are like now these humans, and then, you know, they get returned because of the fucking contract being invalid. Fives becomes a goddamn senator. Jesse goes and fucks some other human. And then freaking Echo has some kind of like weird ass love relationship with Fives. And they totally don't say I love you and Mando'a to each other. Then Rex gets reconditioned with chemicals. And then like Ahsoka. Oh no, Rex helps Padme birth her twins. And then at the middle of this, they're like, "Ooh, let me just smack a whole bunch of Mandalorians wanting to go get their clone children back." And I started crying over that because they were like, "Oh, I'll waste all my resources to get my children back." And I'm like, "That's just so cute."
Understood none of that.
Yeah. Welcome to me last night.
Yeah, I probably explained the entire fanfiction to him for a good hour and a half. And then proceeded to send him these sentences and be like, figure these out. Because it doesn't. Because I was explaining to him what ships I read. And the one that pissed him off was the fact that Ahsoka and Maul have a child.
No, that did not piss me off.
I sent you the picture, though.
I never once said that pissed me off.
Come on. It's Maul and Ahsoka having a child. But she is...
I said, okay, that's a bit weird.
No!
That pissed me off.
That makes me mad.
It pisses Aru off,
though. So, yeah. Because the thing back then is that, like, when Maul species have female children, it is like... They're praised. They're like gods.
Yeah,
and
nice
apparently...
sisters. It's the reverse of Afghanistan, the Middle East.
Oh my god.
Women have all the power, the men are the slaves.
Yeah.
It's the legit opposite. There's a book, The Courtship of Princess Leia, where Han buys the planet Dantooine. I'm sorry, not Dantooine. Fuck, what's the name of that goddamn planet? I can't even think of it now.
I don't know why we make fanfic when there's already the biggest fanfic that used to be canon anyways in the extended universe.
Yeah, the expanded universe novels.
It gets
I know.
fucked up. That's the thing. Like, it gets very fucked up. Especially when you get into the clone aspects of it. Like, they have Crosshair and Tech together in some of these.
You lost me at clones fucking together.
Yeah. Crosshair and Tech. Echo and, oh, fuck. Echo and Fives.
As long as they're not bringing Omega into it, I think we'll be alright.
I think it's canon that clones actually had, like, monstrous sex drives. So
Fives does. Any fanfic that you read of Fives, he's always fucking someone.
Because he's a fucking Chad.
Yes.
I mean, I'm
There's
not gonna
Rex and
argue that
Cody.
fact.
Cody and Obi-Wan. There's Rex and Ahsoka. Ahsoka and Anakin.
You said.
Yes,
Yeah,
she said
there's that.
Cody and
There's-
Obi-Wan.
Fennec Shan and Hunter.
Ooh, I can get down with that one.
I kind of want to commit Order 66 now after hearing all that.
There's Maul and Ahsoka. There's Ahsoka and Din Djarin. There's Din and Bo-Katan.
Actually, you know what? You know what? No, I like that one. I like the Mandalorian.
The thing is my friend is a huge Din and like Armorer simp. Like he literally has the action figures, like the Black Series ones, of them making out, like on
What?
his desk.
The fuck?
It is
Wow.
the most.
What
But then there's me, who is a very faithful Death Watch person. So all the shit that I own is Death Watch themed.
I
Oh,
do
well.
like Death Watch.
There's oh god, what else do I read?
I don't know what I want to know. That's like
Oh, I
told
read
her how many
a
books
crazy.
I
lot
owned,
of like
and
X
she
readers.
wants all my library now.
So there's characters, canon characters, like
Hey,
yourself. So
Bob.
it's like self inserts. Read a lot of
oh
those.
god. No,
there's
self inserts are the worst.
Boba and Din's another one.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, that one gets really gay.
this
There-
like this is heresy, like on a massive level.
There's all of the owls,
Execute
like Din
order
Djarin. I know there's that.
Wait. There's a fan fiction that y'all expected not to get gay?
I mean, most of the ones I've seen are usually male, female. So
I mean,
There's
it's
Din
it's
and,
true that troopers are literally the most homoerotic culture
I
on the
mean-
planet, but
Oh wait, no wait. Who's the other one? Fuck. There's another one that I got really into for. Oh my god.
I'm sure you did.
Hold on. This is why I have.
it's gone
Pinterest
50
for
Shades
today.
here today, boys.
Oh god,
Oh,
no.
I want more Maul and Ahsoka out of my pin file. Good. Thank you. Oh shit, there's a whole Tumblr page for it. Whoopsie. Snaps. That goes to-
Tumblr. People still use Tumblr.
Yes.
I thought most of it was on Reddit or Twitter now.
I thought people stopped using Tumblr when they banned porn.
There's no, go back. I need to go into my page. Oh, there's Django and Zam. That's another one.
I don't know who Zam is.
The
Zam is the
assassin
bounty
from
hunter.
Episode 2, the one that sends the
Tinkling?
droid that sends the bugs
Yeah.
to kill Padme.
Mm.
This one might piss you off too, but there is Wolfie and Ahsoka.
Mother of God.
Just managed Ahsoka with a whole bunch of different clones. Wolfie doesn't matter.
I love Wolfie. There's a picture of you know when
Hey,
Django
Bob,
dies.
where
I'm pretty
Boba
sure his name is
with
just
Cody's
Wolf.
helmet. There's a picture of that, but instead it's with Cody's helmet.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Let's see. There is. Oh, there's a picture of Bo-Katan holding baby
Someone's
Maul.
dick. Oh.
Probably that too.
I have a picture of Maul with a pug. And
He's fucking a pug?
No, he's holding one.
Like, what kind of sick fuck writes that?
There's one with like Maul medieval time, like medieval times era, and he gets to ride a horse. That
That's kind of cool.
Well, that's Din and armor. Boba and Din is a whole other story. You see the fanfic and the writing for that shit. Oh, and Paz Vizsla and Din. That's another one that gets really gay, like really, really gay. Cod Bane and Fennec is another one that apparently is very interesting. Sith Rey and Kylo. Who's the other one? I know Kylo is shipped with some other character I can't remember the name of.
Besides Ray.
Besides Rey, yeah.
They literally didn't have to ship him at all, and look what they did.
Right.
Kylo and Hux is another one that's pretty popular, but gets really fucking in
I'm
the
sorry, did
lemon
you
and
say
lime
Kylo
section.
and Fox?
Kylo and Hux. General Hux. The First Order.
Oh God, no.
I don't think
No.
Ron Weasley would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Maul is shipped with his brother too.
Okay, Alabama it is.
Yeah. But a lot of it, if you look up Maul, is very much him and Ahsoka.
I hate it.
Like, I think I sent him the ship picture for their
You
the
did.
child.
They just have fun.
Honestly, it just looks like it's
Animated.
just
And they're
young
savage
Ahsoka
and
is all it
Ahsoka
looks like.
too. If you want to get very much into that spectrum.
Nope, let's not.
Also, obviously, Din and Ahsoka, when Din is ruler of Mandalore, that is very much a popular one as well.
I mean, I'm sure he's doing a better job than Bo-Katan does.
Good God. I didn't know this shit existed, and I should have assumed based off of Rule 34, and now I hate it.
Never assume.
Oh my God, no! Like, there's
What's
some. there's
There's
one
Rule
of-
34 of Rule 34.
Yep.
Oh my God! Wait,
Wow.
hold on.
I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
I
that's
want
what I
to.
thought. That's what I thought. No, they have yeah. The Bad Batch goes pretty far with shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so they have aged up. They have aged up Omega. Her
Oh
armor.
God, no.
So what? So they have 18-year-old Omega. Have you?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No, they have an action
They
figure.
still took a child. Yes, they
Looks
made
like
them
they're
18,
90.
but
They have an action figure that's it's like $80 and it's aged up Omega. But no, they already have inserted reader fanfics for Omega. That's how far this fan goes.
Okay, so I'm predicting it's not going to be long before there's a Boba and Omega.
Oh God damn
there
it.
probably already is.
Wait. Omega X.
Please
Oh,
don't.
She's
Please
searching
don't.
it. You
Please
went there,
don't.
she's searching it. God damn it, Bao.
If it doesn't exist, it will soon.
I'm pretty sure it already does. We're just now gonna hear about it.
Phoenix is gonna be the one that writes it.
I think she found it.
Oh God, no. No.
You just
All right, let's
had
start
to
the
fucking say
podcast.
something.
Jesus Christ, no.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take the
Modeling.
first 15 minutes off of this now.
You already started the
Yeah,
fucking. Oh God.
Hey, you were the one who started it.
I am not the one that started this. I was talking about the translations you wanted me to do for this session.
The shit that I read.
Honestly, I'll probably
On
leave
a
it in
brighter
because
note,
this is
I'm
this is some
bottling
fun shit.
4 gallons of mead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like wash my eyes out with that mead. So.
I'm gonna have to rip my eardrums out.
1 gallon of it is cinnamon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
3 gallons of regular and 1 gallon of cinnamon.
I think I might start mine today. I don't know. I haven't started it yet.
I'm end up brewing another 5 gallons sometime today.
Oh my God.
The only
I don't
project
have
I've
a
got
big
going
enough
on
pot
is
for a liter of water. That's my problem.
the only project I have going on is building my pistol caliber carbine.
Ooh. Okay, so we're actually gonna start the session now.
I just got my pistol caliber carbine.
Alright, so if y'all haven't figured it out, we have started our pod session. So, we have actually gained quite a few members into the way from outside of our Facebook, Discord, TikTok areas because of this podcast. So, something I thought about doing is actually starting to cover the tenants and how they affect the way. So I'll probably do 1 or 2 a session, and I'm going to start out with tenets 1 and 2 today. So tenet number 1 is a Mandalorian must remain armed at all times unless alone. So a Mandalorian must be armed with a firearm whenever physically possible, due to whatever federal and state laws you may need to follow. Also, out of respect for the rights of private property owners, such weapons should remain discreet and concealed whenever possible, unless their use is needed to protect innocent life or property. All weapons, including those not carried, have a spirit of their own. They walk with us and help guide, to guard, and protect us. A Mandalorian must, to the best of their ability, never be forcefully disarmed. Being alone means either the Mandalorian is physically alone or is with family, spouse, children, friends, etc. The time to be alone means that it is their time of peace, not just their proximity to other people. What weapons are covered under this first tenet? In short, all of them. Firearms, axes, knives, swords, vehicles, and others are all holy in our faith. All weapons become indwelt with a sacred spirit from the beginning of their manufacture, their forging. This extends to all ammunition, magazines, clips, internal mechanisms, external modifications. They are all held sacred within religion and are therefore holy artifacts of the faith. And tenet number 2, a Mandalorian must remain armored at all times unless alone. So, just like with tenet number 1, a Mandalorian must wear at least one piece of armor at all times, unless they are alone. This item must be made of a material that can function as armor, i.e. steel, leather, Kevlar, etc. Such an item can be as simple as a leather cuff, a bracelet, or vambrace. Me personally, I've gone with the leather vambrace made by one of our forgers of the way. The decision is left to the individual as to the extent of the armor. This affirms that a Mandalorian is at all times defensive, but remains ready to defend innocent life and property. Like weapons, a Mandalorian's armor has a spirit that walks with them and helps to protect their lives. And like their weapons, it must be treated with reverence as a holy artifact of their faith in the way. A Mandalorian is not ashamed of the way, therefore it is best that a symbol of the way be displayed in some way on the armor. And the armor must be as visible to others whenever possible. And just like before, being alone has the same meaning for armor as it does for the weapons. Now me personally, the vambrace I've got, I went with black and green, which we don't have significance of colors yet, but if we go with canon, the Legends canon, expanded universe, that would signify black is duty and black is justice and green for duty. I've also got the sigil of the way stamped into the bottom of the vambrace where it's very visible.
I'm bottling and I tasted a bit. Mine are blue and red on my armored cuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Which was from the armorers. We also have the Carta Beskar.
The what?
The Carta Beskar. The Heart of Iron. That were made by the Armorers Guild.
Yeah.
You're going super robot there, Ba.
Yeah,
yeah,
just a little bit.
Pretty laggy.
Earbud got too far away from the phone.
Gotcha. I can't wait until I get my Heart of Iron.
Now, Aru, your vote tag is in the mail.
Sweet.
Hopefully it won't be returned this time.
I'm patient. It's okay. I'm still waiting for CA to send me my charging handle.
Nice. Bob, I want to let you know I've got mine in the bag that I keep my laptop in, just because it actually does go off through our metal detector.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've yet to get anything, but that sigil that you made, I'm definitely gonna get into stickers and have that on
Yes.
things. Probably about as far as I can go at the moment with the amount of money that I am getting in because I am minimum wage. So, in between all my animals that I own.
Yeah, so yesterday I went and made a custom sigil for her. And I have not put the fresh filament on the printer yet. I'll do that after this. But the second one turned out great. I screwed around with the settings on the third and completely fucked it up.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really nice through what you sent me, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we'll see how it turns out with the gold filament on it that hasn't been opened, so it has no moisture.
Definitely.
And that means I also need to get some airtight containers and be able to suck the air out of it to keep them moisture free now. Learn and live.
Mm-hmm.
So we've also got quite a few phrases today, thanks to Phoenix for that.
Welcome. It was our late night project, so
Yeah.
it should be interesting.
So I'm not going to get into those ones just yet because you already heard about half of the story for that one. So some of them I came up with myself, and a few were suggestions in the Cantina chat. So one of them I decided to translate. A voice record will be ready tomorrow, which translates into Mando'a as Jarad Tai Zikala Ventor. And these will also have the pronunciations. I did go through and do that. If you remember back in about a few days ago, someone was asking for a translation into Mando'a for their own savior or something they want to do for a tattoo. So the efficient way that I came up with for that was my own savior. Nerganar Tegan Alhad. And this is a bit of a fun one. This is actually the one that turned into Phoenix's sigil. May your enemies never see the light of day. Which translates to Dorgar Aruasi Drar Arhateler Now Betor. See if I can do that without tripping over anything. Dorgai Aruasi Drar Harteler Now Bentor. And I've got one that could be a common phrase. Where is my water? Vai coir ne yeah. Vai coir nar peron. One that was given to me by Aru Hutun. And I had to change it around just a little bit because we don't have a word for superior. So the phrase is 300 blackout is one amazing bullet. And the one he gave me was 300 blackout is a superior round. So it translates to, and I actually had to had to go through several different scripts to get this because we don't have numbers written out in Mando'a, in Mandor. So we've got Ayin Olan, Netra, Dane, Goyir, Zolus, Kondosila. And for the gamers, this turns into what we were talking about earlier from Phoenix. So I said the phrase, "You kill me, Smalls." So I figured I would translate that. And the rough translation into Mondo would be, "You kill me, little one," or Smalls. And that one is pronounced Gar Geramor Nika. That didn't translate out real. That one actually didn't translate out a little correctly, so I'm gonna have to rework that one a little bit. So there's three phrases that she gave me last night to work on. That's what we're gonna go over now. So, let's see, get into the messages so I can actually read the ones that she sent me. And then we'll
Is
go
it the
over
first 3 that I gave you, or is it a mix between the 9?
a little bit of a mix between all of them. So, the first one is Ni Kopanir Ba Hiber Nir Adika Ori Bichaz de Ibe Karan. And the literal translation that they give is, I want to take my little ones and take them far away from this hell. That's not what it actually translates into. So, the literal translation, if we want to go with that, is I want to retrieve my children away from this hell. Which actually sounds a little bit better than what they self-translated out, too.
Agree.
The next one is Gar Kelir Kuir Oya Karir Darsum, which I'm assuming they might have typoed to some of that because Darsum is actually Darasum, eternal. And that one, oh boy. So we don't have a word for the Kalir. They translate that one to wood, and we don't have that one in the Taljair dialect. So I substituted Runar, or translates to will, and this one kind of gets butchered. So the literal translation is you will be hunt or chase eternal. So I would like to find a way to actually make a tensed version of hunt or chase into hunted or chased. Does anyone have any suggestions on how to do that? Like, what would we put for the ED on hunt or chase to make it hunted chased?
There was a. Let me find it. There was a statement about making things past tense.
And I don't remember seeing that. So that's why I'm asking for some help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we were stuck on that for a good 30 minutes trying to figure out different endings for it.
Because there literally is no word for hunted or chased.
Yeah. I was about to say. Because many of these ended in those EDs or INGs or stuff like that.
I thought it was all supposed to be contextual anyways, so like you kind of just assume.
Just as a reminder, Mandalorians rarely use other tenses besides present tense.
Well, yeah, we've got Ven for the future tense prefix.
Yeah, past and future tense simple are rare but used also when needed. Other more complex verb forms are still rare. You may spend decades inside Mandalorian community, never hear them being used. For academic purposes, here they are, and they are in the script, and I'm not searching that out right now.
Oh, there we go. Past tense would be ro. Or ru, I'm sorry. So, ru, or ru, would go before the Oya Karir.
Well, if you're saying they will be hunted, that's a future tense. As in, it will continue.
Okay, yeah. Is Ven Oya Karir, which Oya Karir is the hunt or chase. So if we put Ven Oya Karir, it should. And is that going to be a Ven Betten Oya Karir or just Ven space Oya Karir?
See with a Betten in the front because wherever I see that in, like tomorrow is Vin Betten Tour. Bridegroom is Vin Retten Redur. Later is
there's
Vin
some that
Betten
don't.
G.
So we've got 2 Bettens in there. I wonder if we should just take, if we need to fix Oya Karir then. I wonder if we should take the Oya off and just put Ven Karir instead of Ven Oya Karir. What do y'all think? It shows up in 3 places.
at the end of defile.
Yeah, we've got Trikarir, which is regret, be sad about something. Oyakarir, and Brikarir, which is defilade. No idea what that is.
Yeah. It's light cover,
Okay, so it's a
light
storage
cover
area.
and a firing line.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, a lot of times it's pronounced duffel A, but it's been around for a while. Military's been using that word for a long time.
So should we keep the Oya?
I don't know.
Because career itself is not a self-defined word. It's the combination of Oya and career which makes hunt or chase.
Well, there is another word for chase, but it has one in. It has a beton in it as well.
Yeah.
Chic veneer.
Okay, what if we do the follow? You will be followed forever. Right below chase.
Yeah.
Sheikh Amir. There's no betting in that. So it would be Ven Sheikh Amir.
Yeah.
That sounds better than the chased or hunted. I mean, it's almost the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just very, I mean,
Oops.
it sounds a lot better than hunted or chased. You'll be followed. And it could just mean more than one thing than hunted or chased.
Go ahead and delete that eternal and make it forever. Because don't assume eternal or forever, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're going to go into the idiotic plan.
Oh, okay. The one with the
Let's
brother.
See if I can find that one in the chat. Let's see, where is it?
That was at like 10 o'clock last night.
I was actually just after 9.
Well, for me, it was 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, 10 o'clock your time, my bad. So, the Mando'a translation they give is Gar, ne kalir, jare, narvode, ore, daikutla dajun. And their English translation is, you will not risk my brothers in your idiotic scheme. And the English that I was able to translate from it is, it actually doesn't sound too bad, is you will risk my brothers in your idiotic plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I replaced the ne kalir because, again, we don't have a word for will not. So I just replaced it with runar, or will. And I replaced jare because we don't have, I could not find that in the Mando'a text anywhere, with jarin for risk. And I actually added on the or, because it's O, bet, and R, and I don't remember being able to find anything for that. But I did find orgar for the, I think it was the in your part.
Yes.
Yeah, because guard is your. But the daikutla dajun, that actually translated out to idiotic plan, because I couldn't find a word for scheme. So it still sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And again, I mean,
It does, and there's another.
Yeah, scheme and plan are pretty much the same thing.
But when you, I mean, and that's great for talking about something coming up. But if you're mentioning, a plan that, an idiotic plan that's already happened and proven to be idiotic, there's the word daju douche, which is accident or plan gone wrong.
See, and I'm assuming the context here is.
Yeah, this is like before the plan actually happens. This is just an idea that there's. Yeah, this is.
This is pre-plan gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that idiotic plan becomes plan gone wrong.
Yeah, and Runar would have to be replaced with have instead of will.
Mhm.
So it would turn into you have risked my brothers in your idiotic plan or your accident plan gone wrong.
Yeah.
So
That sounds
there's
better
several
too than
different
what
word
they have.
changes for that one, which is all right. I mean, sentences change all the time.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
especially with like the resources that people who don't study this have. Many of this is made up, like that one sentence I gave you.
Which one?
But what if it was all of you? That one that we couldn't figure out.
Okay, let me see if I can find that one.
No, it was right before we need to act. When they forgot
yeah,
that.
because there are words missing in that.
Yeah.
So, nope, it's not that one. Okay, there it is. It was the one below it. So the Mando'a they give is Ation me bik koir anbigar. But what if it was all of you? So using the text that we have for translation, it turns into, and there is no translation for but that I found because
No, we couldn't find one. But
honestly, I don't think I looked too hard for it because the sentence pissed me off.
yeah, I think we spent a good 20 minutes on this sentence alone. We couldn't really find anything for it.
What is it? Scab?
What?
Scab.
You were breaking up on that one, Bob.
Scab. Yeah. Yeah. For your rear end is scab.
No, not Sheb, but as in, but what if this happens?
Oh, the conjunction. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, not Sheb. So I'm gonna look in the text just to see if I did miss something.
Do you want me to send in the Mando'a chat?
Oh, okay, there it is. Actually, that did translate right.
It did?
Yeah. The letter A in English is pronounced A-H, ah. So, I thought it didn't translate, but it actually did. That's my bad. So, the translation would be, but what if it are all of you? Is the literal translation of Ation me be queer abigar. What the fuck did I just read? But what if it are all of you? Because I couldn't
Hey,
find.
I found but.
I think
Yeah,
you just
instead of
missed
R,
that last
it is
2 minutes.
was. Yeah. Instead of R, what they give is was.
And I don't know if I really searched for that. I think I just
I don't
used
think
the.
it was. Did was have a translation? I don't think it did when we looked for it, because many of these has was in it.
I'm gonna be honest. I
found
think
the
I
word
just
for
used
but.
the. Yeah.
Yeah. A-H.
That's the
A,
pronunciation of it. Yeah.
A-L. A Benton.
Yeah, there is no definition or translation for was in Mando'a. Hold on, which one was that?
That's the one right underneath the butt kisser.
Oh no, because we don't have a word for shut up.
That's what I thought.
And
What was the Mandalorian for butt kisser that they used?
Sheb or Sheen? Sheb, Benton, Uniform Romeo, Charlie, Yankee, India, November.
Okay. Well, that's pretty close to kiss.
Yeah.
It gets the idea across.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing we would need to change that is to butt kissing, but we really can't change sycophant into sycophanting, can we?
Well, well, a sycophant, I mean, literally translates into somebody who acts a beast, somebody who kisses ass, a brown noser. But the verb for kiss is Mike Uniform Romeo, Charlie Yankee Uniform Romeo. Mortar.
Yeah, because we don't actually have a word for kissing.
Mm-mm.
But that's the verb, like, to kiss.
Yeah. Mor ashi. I'm sorry. Mor aisha.
That's the noun.
No, that's the noun.
As
I'm
in
sorry,
a
yeah.
kiss.
More sure is the verb kiss.
So, if you were to shed more shore, you would be kiss ass. Or more shore sheb.
Yeah. That would be the more efficient way of saying butt kisser. Which is, we are nothing but efficient in the Mandalorian way.
Yeah.
Or we like to be.
Are we gonna do the Chancellor one?
I don't know if I want to, but we can. Just so they can get the laugh out of it. So the context for this one is apparently... I asked this question and she answered it. Apparently, Palpatine was killed. They enacted Order 65 instead of 66.
Mm-hmm.
And Padme got elected to the chancellorship. So, their Mando'a phrase is Gar ni narir Gar ni nar. Well, words are hard. Gar ni narir Kar tarlir Alor Amidala Kaish Kelir Mavmi. And their English translation turns into You don't know Chancellor Amidala. She will free us. Oh boy.
What's completely the opposite when we translate it.
Yeah, so the literal translation from the Mando'a PDF turns into your act. Gar, your, ni narir, act, and which you actually need to lose the NE off of it for narir to turn it into act, because we don't have a word for ni narir. And kar tarlir is to know or hold in the heart. Alor, Chancellor, Amidala, obviously translates literally her name, because that's what it is. Kaish, her. Kaish is he, him, her, his, or they, I think. So I took the rest down, put her. Kalir, we're replacing with Runar for will, and Mavmi, free us. So your act, know or hold in the heart, Chancellor Amidala, her will free us. Please tell me we're not Neanderthals. Because that's what it makes me sound like when I'm saying that.
I just can't believe that we're using fanfic lines as a reference
said
point.
I was running out of material. I really didn't want to make phrases up, so I made up phrases. I asked her for help. I don't regret it because we're getting the laughs out of it.
We are, but Jesus Christ.
He would really I was trying to go with ideas with him, and half the stuff we were coming up is still in the making. So I was reading fanfiction, I saw these sentences, I was like, oh, here, translate these and use these for lessons.
I mean, points for creativity, but
I'm sure I will do it again because it has been worth the laughs.
While you're doing this,
and it has been a
scanning.
Great lesson in finding the right words and making the right words.
Mm-hmm. It was actually pretty good.
While you're doing this, I'm scanning through, and I happen to find something that I found funny.
What's that?
The word for movie or film is very similar to the word right above it, which means mock.
Okay, hold on, I need to find this.
Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
So I don't... Okay, so either I misspelled movie. Okay, no, it did not want to find movie for me.
I've got
No,
News
I see it now because I literally just put in the word M or the letter M, and it took me right to the first. It took me to I started deleting letters off. That's what it was, and it found movie or film. But yes, I do agree. We have seen what makes you laugh. I don't remember where that's from.
We've seen what makes you cheer, or your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Where's that
Rick
from?
and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Ah, okay, that's why it sounded familiar. I've never been a huge Rick and Morty fan. My brother is, though.
The comment was originally supposed to poke fun at the fact that we're, using fanfic to translate.
I mean,
We're
at
using
this
her
point,
fanfic. It's not mine.
Oh
This is shit that she reads.
hey, look, I got more I can source from.
God, no. I think we've got the picture. The extensive list of things that are not okay, and this goes directly underneath them.
I literally, in a private server that I have for myself, I legitimately have a section, a category named fan fiction. And
Hold
there's
on,
Sith,
hold on.
there's Jedi, there's clones, and there's Mandalorian sections in there. So.
Well, apparently I don't have
At
access
least
to
you're
that
old.
part of the server because all I see is this is the start of fanfics-section channel.
No, not in that server. It's another server that I have.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought this was your server there.
At least it's organized.
True.
Organized weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Funny weird shit.
Gentlemen, my tongue is numb.
Is it?
Yes.
Is that from the cinnamon?
That's from that cinnamon meat. It's pretty strong.
Gonna be honest, my numb was tongue. What the fuck? I haven't even been drinking and I can't talk right. That's how fucked up these sentences made me. I got fucking tongue tied on several of them.
And you were doing pretty
Not
well
enough
last night.
I just had a taste, not enough to really affect me, but man, my tongue is numb.
The cinnamon's just too strong then. Aru must be
It is.
weapons cleaning because I hear him cocking it back.
Yeah, it's my security 9.
I swear to Aru, suicide is not the way.
No. No. I'm not at that point yet. We'd have to go through actual reading for hours on end of fanfic for me to even consider that.
Hey, look, I got a lot. I can send you.
Oh, please
Sounds
don't.
like Phoenix is gonna need that here in a minute.
Hey, look, I spent 3 hours cleaning stalls this morning and drank a large, about 4-shot mocha coffee. So I'm very caffeinated. Very.
I can tell you're very, very of the hyper variety.
Well, someone
Trying to
bought
learn
me
to play
a
Destiny
biscuit,
2,
so
and I have
I'm
to
waiting for
drag
that
her
to come.
through everything.
I have 5 Attica in the house. So everything that they watch kind of gets melded into its own little kind of fan fiction.
I want to go home.
There's no obscenity in it of any kind.
Then it's not really a
Optimus
fanfic.
Prime.
It's not really a fanfic then.
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
No, we don't start with that. No.
What?
No. Only because I know the dark side of that shit.
This is what my little kids came up with, okay? One of them was pretending to be Optimus Prime. And he was the dad.
To
And
who?
the mom was Merida from Brave.
Oh God, no.
Oh no. Why?
Rule 34. It's
No.
gonna happen now.
No. Okay. They had 2 kids, which were 2 of the other little ones. And one of them was a snake. Nothing special, just a snake. And the other one was Arietti from the Secret World of Arietti.
Oh God.
one of the Ghibli movies.
My
Yep.
head's starting to hurt.
You know, a little bitty borrower. They take every bit of media and they make their own plays with it. You know.
They're creative.
They're totally creative.
I also had to break up a fist fight Thursday morning between the two 5-year-olds.
Even better.
So the 5-year-old girl got mad about something and just balled up and popped her brother right in the nose. He saw a drop of his own blood and he saw red and he clapped her beside the ear. And then they started rolling on the ground, throwing at each other.
God damn.
And
Nice.
it took me a minute to realize I needed to break this up and still laughing at it because I'm the parent, not an uncle or something. So I was an hour and a half late to work dealing with that.
Oh my god, children these days.
I'm raising Mandalorians. They don't take shit from
Yeah.
nobody.
Oh my god.
It doesn't help that I've got 3 of them I've got triplets that are 14 months apart.
Oh, jeez. Wait, what?
My triplets, they're 14 months apart.
I'm gonna need to
I've got
explain.
3 of them.
I need you to explain how triplets are 14 months apart.
I've got 3 of them. Okay? One of them was born in January.
No, I get that they're.
Then one-
I get the time difference.
Another one was born to a different mother 10 months later. And then the youngest was born 4 months later to the mother, the older one.
So is it Irish triplets?
Basically.
Yeah, because I'm thinking triplets, like legitimate triplets, would be born within minutes and hours of each other, not 14 months.
A 3-month period in my house where the 3 of them are all different ages.
How old are you
Interesting.
now?
In the 40s.
No, not you, the kids. I was referencing you
Oh.
talking to the kids.
2 5-year-olds and a 6-year-old.
Never mind, you lost what I was going with there. Like, you had that
What?
moment of old age where it's like, how old are you now?
I'm in my 40s. No, the kids, I've got
He's still
one
lost it.
one of them is 6 and the other 2 are 5.
Sorry, I'm distracted by pew-pews.
Always a good thing to be distracted by.
No, I have a friend trying to decrypt what I have in my status right now, and they are far from it. I changed it to the sigil.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
So how do you make a sigil? Like, that's something I'm curious about.
So all I've done is I'll go into Tinkercad, pull out one of the cylinders, make it into I put it about 3mm flat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll stretch it out to about 240 by 240 millimeters. I'll go into what's the program?
Do you want to send a picture of it into the one chat?
Yeah, you can if you'd like to.
Which one you prefer me to send it into?
I mean, it's whichever one you want to send. Your sigil.
I'll just I'll send it. I don't even know where the fuck to send it at. Oh god. Oh.
I use a program for text conversion.
I'll send it in the
that will,
Mando'a chat, just because there's writing on it.
All right.
I just screenshotted whatever you had.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And I think
Okay, there we go. Now I'm in the right one. So the,
You know, don't feel bad, Cadis. You started recording too early. My dumbass forgot to start recording at all.
see, that's why I start recording, because I never know when the session will actually start, and I never know what kind of gold I'm gonna get out of it, anyways.
God.
Can we talk about that
Honestly, I
comment
probably
that I
won't
found
do
last
very
night,
much.
though?
I'll just take the dead space out. I'm probably not actually gonna delete anything, but dead space out of this one.
What's the sigil on there? What is that?
It is a I take too much inspiration from the Mando mercs.
Oh,
So they go very
that
much
one.
into the era of the different eras and stuff. So in the middle is because I'm an equestrian. All my fur babies are named Mandalorian themes. The thing in the center is a knight on horseback. Pretty much, it's this.
That's a horse. Okay, no, I see it
Yeah,
now.
it's supposed to be the head of the horse and her riding it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair because I thought it was a fish.
That is not a fish.
Okay, now I see it. That makes more sense. It's purely because of how it like the head of the horse looks like a fish.
Yeah.
And like the backs or whatever, which one of those it's purely your printer process that made it look kind of weird.
Yeah,
No, I see
so
it now.
I've been having an extrusion problem on the printer itself. So let's see if my screenshot worked. I gotta find it. So I just literally screenshotted the thing at the Tinkercad picture of what it's supposed to look like. Because, like I said, I've been having extrusion problems. That second one didn't even take the wording and print it on it,
Right.
which is unfortunate.
I had to reschedule my range day. I was very upset.
Why?
Because neither me or the guy I was supposed to go with had a working car, and now I finally got rid of Django the Durango.
So now I know
So-
where to look for my captures now, apparently. It goes to OneDrive.
And now I have a blue Chevy Sonic, and I have no idea what to name it.
Did you send the file for the iPhone document last night?
I need a new charging handle. This one blows.
Your Chevy Sonic?
No, the charging handle for my AR.
No. Your
So
Chevy
now
Sonic,
that it's
okay?
posted, you'll be able
Yeah.
to see what it's supposed
You said
to
you
look
needed
like
a name
when the
for it,
finished
right?
product.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to find something aftermarket and put on it. Doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter where it goes, doesn't have to affect anything. But you've got to change something about it.
Hello?
Why?
Y'all still hear me?
Because then you can start calling it the Blue Falcon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
You've made a
Oh,
lot of
that's
special
fine.
modifications to her yourself.
Why is that muted? There we go. Now I can hear everything. I don't know how, but my volume got muted.
Oh.
So I've been talking and
I
y'all
got
been
my
talking back.
sensitivity.
I just haven't heard you. So what do y'all think?
I like it.
We spent a good hour on this.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff myself. I might need to enlist your expertise at some point.
100% willing to help.
Oh yeah, and then while we were doing this, we found a really nice review on the page. I just want to say, do you remember the comment from yesterday on the when I was looking at the reviews for on the religions
Oh
page?
yeah, she was trolling the Facebook page, and she shared a picture with me on that. Oh, let's see if I can find it. Oops, wrong chat. That was with Paul.
I think I already know the emblem I want to use. And then I want to write Jayhawker on it in Mandalorian.
I'm gonna put it into the Cantina chat.
It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
So, the top comment, the latest comment is somebody recommends The Way of the Mandalore, the Mandalorian religious movement. And their comment is better than Christianity and pretty straightforward. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
They're not wrong.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
aren't
wrong
wrong.
at all. So we got a good laugh off that one just based on the comment itself. It was great.
We need to get a keyboard too that actually types out Mandalorian characters.
I
That'd be
actually
dope.
talked to someone about that a long time ago, but I never got anything back off of that.
I don't know how complicated it would be just to like download a virtual keyboard and just kind of like have to click it out.
Okay, so
You can
on
do
my logo pit, the font that is I believe it's the Canon, but it's a straight trade up for the English alphabet, for our alphabet.
You have what? Where now?
On my logo pit, one of
he's talking
my
about his
design.
Go ahead.
Where are we looking?
Like next to his name, that thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in my name. That's the Canon version of A, but it's a straight trade for the. It doesn't have any of the. It doesn't have the characters introduced in the Talgier.
hmm.
I think
But I've got the
go ahead.
file. See if I can send it to you.
Yeah, while he's doing that, the person I was talking to was gonna take a English keyboard and do like A/Mandor, S/Mandor, D/Mandor. So you're not having to remember. It's like, okay, which one of these is A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way
I
through
feel like
Z.
that interactively will help us remember that shit a lot faster too.
Definitely.
But we would still have to have a translation engine so that when we typed, it would type it out in Mandor
Right.
instead of English. Then you,
I mean,
you
that
can
would
go
even be
back-
more
that
advanced.
That would be
That'd be better.
awesome for me, because I could go and type out a Mandor phrase, put the English translation next to it, make a lesson out of that, pin it to the channel, and y'all can use that to learn off of. So I need someone to do this for me.
Yeah, I know nothing. The only thing I've ever programmed was a bot that scrubs for personal identifying information off of like multiple Air Force related components. So
Nice.
I hated that project, and now I'm in charge of that project. And
For
now
a few more days, anyways.
I'm trying to train the new guys that are coming in that are supposed to replace me. And I'm like, this is going to be your problem from now on, so good luck.
Have fun.
And they're like, we're still going to call you if we have questions. I was like, fuck my life.
I'm not gonna answer. That would be my reply.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm still in a group
Text,
chat with them,
we're
so,
still
like...
gonna call you. It's like, I'm not gonna answer.
No, they're really good people. But, like, I said, like, I have a copy of it anyways because I need it for, you know, potential OSINT purposes later, and I'll probably restructure it. But wasn't hard to learn visual programming. It just was a pain in the ass. So...
I think the most programming I had was a couple courses back at the community college I went to. I took several programming because my degree is in computer information systems. So that was fun. I had several little simple programs I would run. Do I remember how to run them now? No. Could I if I had to? I could probably relearn it pretty easily.
It's like riding a bike, but the bike's on fire.
Command prompt.
It's like riding a bike, but the bike's on fire.
Yeah, because all of it's outdated. Like, it's easily 12 years old or more. Because this was back in like 2009, 2010. That I did all. Oh no, even farther back than that. I graduated high school back in 06. Started going to the community college in 06. Graduated in 09. It was supposed to be a 2-year college. And I'd say about half the time was computer related courses. Fun days. I miss those.
I can't wait until my pistol caliber carbine's done.
Nice. I'm going to go ahead and just copy paste the phrases we've done. Not that I really want to, but I'll post all of them. That has been pinned for anyone who wants to learn and figure out how we changed some of those phrases we were working on today. And hopefully this reaches out to a lot more people and gets them brought into the way. I think we've got like almost 15,000 people on the Facebook page now.
15,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Why aren't they getting in fucking Discord then?
I don't know. I don't even remember how to. I think it's.
There's a link to the Discord. It's pinned, but I
Yeah,
think
it
it's
is in
probably
there.
the igniting process that people don't want to go through. Because we oh no, actually we dropped. We have 14,006. So we dropped from last night that I checked.
That's a lot for a drop. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't 15,000 exact. It was close to.
Yeah.
Okay. That
It
sounds
was-
like
it was
if it was
probably like
closer to
20
if it was closer to 15,000 and we dropped to 14,006.
No, the 15,000 was a roundup.
Yeah. Though I think it's probably because one, we don't really post much on the Facebook. Most of the things that happen is on the Discord. And
Or in
two,
the guild.
yeah. And two, the only link that's on there is the Discord link and the GoFundMe.
So I'm actually trying to find just how many people we have in. Okay, there we go. So currently we've got 2 keepers online with 25 others online. And we have 167 people offline. So we barely break 200 in the Discord channel.
Mm-hmm.
Those are rookie numbers. We gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to get a lot more people. So
I think we can get like a Discord partnership at like 500 members, I believe is what it is. Or you can apply for one.
well, with 14,000 people in a Facebook group,
Mm-hmm.
not a lot of them know about this podcast, and that's part of what this podcast is doing now, apparently. Because I've had several people message in the cantina and the general chat that they actually found the group from this podcast.
Yeah, I
Nice.
just sent 2 people to go listen to the podcast that just specifically want to learn Mando'a.
So, in particular, I know the Constantine person was one of the people that found out about it from that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're not gonna understand too much without actually being in the server and looking through the channel.
Yeah.
So it kind of requires them to come in here if they're serious about it.
Yes.
There was
But
one
I did-
other person.
Did we say that we were going to move it to YouTube as well?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
look into trying to not video recording.
I would do Rumble. Honestly, YouTube is horseshit for political reasons.
Trying to find the conversation I had. Because I know there was someone else I wanted to shout out for joining from the podcast, too. But I can't seem to remember what chat it was in. We always do fun things in the Discord, too. We've shared pictures of our pups, our dogs, our cats, horses, our guns,
Aw.
our pew-pews. It's
I'm
always
gonna-
it's a very fun
I'm
time
already-
in the Discord, but we just don't have a lot of people in there.
I'm already missing my dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aru. I didn't mean to bring that up for that.
It's so
bad, dude.
recent.
I'm sorry.
We just talked about the dogs yesterday because I
Oops.
sent that picture of me with my 6 dogs in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
And then I shared my Kutika,
Mm-hmm.
which for reference is fur baby. Kutika, fur baby.
I have many fur babies.
Yes, you do.
I'm still mad that they don't have a translation for horse. Out of all the animals.
Okay, so I've got the sigil, what the main sigil is going to look like,
All right.
and I want the colors to be probably like yellow on the hat and blue
Well,
on around the collar and the eyes.
Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to do color.
That's perfectly fine. I can figure that part out.
The most I've been able to figure out so far is to actually make the sigil, and I'm gonna put it down to a like 0.25 millimeter, which comes out to like 0.009 or 0.01 inch indentation into the mold, into the print.
Gotcha. Since there isn't a word for Jayhawker, I still want to do the Mando'a letters for J and H underneath the symbol itself.
Nice.
Because, you know...
Well, there's the Shrike-Hawk.
The what?
The Shrike-Hawk. Shriek-Hawk.
I'm lost.
Yeah, it sounds like you're saying something else, but I know you're not. It sounds like you're saying Shriek Hawk, and I know that's not what you're saying.
Nigalar.
Nigalar, is that what you said?
Nigalar. The Shriek-Hawk.
The Shriek Hawk. Let me look that up. Hang on. God damn it.
Yeah, okay. Jaigalar.
Jaigala. Okay.
Juliet Alpha India, Betten, Golf, Alpha Lima, Alpha Alpha Romeo. Or you can just type in Shriek Tack Hawk, and it'll take you to it. By the way, Ba, I don't know how it is out there, but when I took the dog for a walk this morning, it was 70 degrees outside.
It was beautiful when I went to go take care of my horses. Just very dusty.
It's not even that out here, which is surprising. But we recently had a lot of cloud cover from storms and shit that was coming through. So that probably
We
plays
did not
a
get
big
those
part of
storms.
it.
They passed north and south of us.
They hit me.
It's 85 right now. They say it feels like 91.
Phone app.
It was 70 something this morning when I got up. Like 72.
I'm trying to remember what I did with my phone. It's not sitting over here with. Oh, there it is. It's over on the other table.
Yeah, but the J and H underneath the little spy hat, or the spy collar. Because Shriek-Hawk is a vehicle, isn't it?
No, it's an animal.
No, that's the basilisk.
Oh.
So right now in Memphis, it is 78. So it's only gone up about 7 degrees. Oh, nope. Sorry. It says 82 now. My bad. You finally updated.
I mean, we were hoping for some rain from the hurricane season, and we ain't got it.
No.
Yeah,
The only reason I'm picking like blue and yellow for later is because my vote tag from Ba is going to be blue and yellow for the Jayhawker series.
I got you. Yeah, just whatever. After we finish this podcast, which hopefully shall be in the next 3 or 4 minutes, is when I'll stop recording. Because I still haven't stopped yet. It's still going. So this will be one of the longest podcasts we've done. Because I'm not going to delete much out. It's been fun in this one.
Oh, definitely. Maybe I need to keep coming.
Yeah. Thank you for coming today, Phoenix.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I think we might limit the
Alex, your
amount of
fanfic.
fanfic translations, though.
Look, I can get you a whole bunch of them, and I can work on them. Actually, I was listening to music today. I was like, ooh, let me just translate this one song in all of Mando'a. I think that's going to be my one project I'm going to work on.
I mean, that's a good start.
That
It's going to be a bit difficult because we got to make shit rhyme, right?
I mean, like, taking a song lyric and, like, literally going word for word and translating into how you would say it.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
gotcha.
everything
It's
can
a
be
start.
Bode on or
Yeah.
Del Huerta Verda. And I know I just
I mean-
butchered how that one sounds.
As far as I've gotten is making, like, face shields in the actual Mando'a language for my horses. That's about as far as I've gotten with anything. Unless I'm asked
Nice.
to help with shit.
My thing is just podcast and screwing around mostly.
I mean, I'm going to a convention in October, so I can always pass shit out, too. Yeah.
You going to where?
I'm going to a convention, a comic convention, which I'll be there for 3 days. And I'll have a booth
Nice.
because I'm helping someone, so I can always pass, like, flyers and shit out, too, while I'm there.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the tenets, too, is spread the way to those who will listen.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
What is
it's
that? I
gonna
think
be
that's
a
11?
popular convention only because not specifically towards this religion, but there is the 501st Garrison. That's
Oh
mainly
yeah,
comes to this convention,
I
but
know about them.
yeah.
Yeah, the 501st is one of the biggest cosplayer groups out there.
Yes. Now, personally for me, there is not a lot of Mandos more say than there is like clones or Jedis or what else.
Yeah, because they have their own group, don't they? They have the
The Mando mercs, but
yep.
the 501st has a thing called the 501st Bounty Hunters.
Right.
But that the CELs to get into that one, they're slowly acceptance. Like personally, now this might piss people off who very much are into the Mandalorian, but the armor is not considered a neutral, a chaotic, or a good character. The 501st will not recognize her. The 501st Bounty Hunter League is literally fighting to make a CEL of her. The only company that will recognize armor as a Mandalorian is the Mando mercs. They refused.
Really weird. Why?
Yeah,
The 501st refused to recognize her. Saying that
based on
like
what?
they just said they refused to make a CEL for her. There's a whole post going on about it. It's been a huge fight in that spectrum. I guess because her development in the series was not like it showed like it's just I don't know.
She plays an important role for them.
She does. But the only ones of a CEL for her is the Mando merc. And even then, there's probably a handful of them. Obviously Din Djarin, Boba, Jango, Paz, and a lot of like OCs are very popular. There's a Facebook community called the Armor Building Group, and there's let me see. Because I'm a part of that, because obviously I very much taken the armor as a character. You know, I play around with metal a whole bunch. Let's see. There's under 2,000 people in this building group, and I'll say most of them are cause like they just come here to get tips and stuff. But there's very few cosplayers, mainly because the CELs always change, and
what does that stand for? I don't.
So it's the credentials. So it's the requirements that you have to meet. And it can be everything from your colors off to the helmet's not right. I think there's only like in the Mando building group that we're in. I think there's only 50 of them who qualify as armorers. For me, I'm a big fan of Death Watch. If like I've shown, my armor set is all black and red. That's what my horse's colors are. They're black and red, obviously for Death Watch. Even then, the credentials for Death Watch, they can't be Maul Super Commandos. They have to be the physical Death Watch. It's mainly the Mandalorians, I'll be completely honest. Between, if you're not going for Mando mercs, you either get Boba, Din, or Jango. Your OCs are the most hardest things to get in there. Death Watch.
So literally, they just don't allow for creativity whatsoever.
No, they don't. The only creativity you can get into is if you do clone troopers. That's probably about as far as you can get. But even then, you're backed up with restrictions and all of that. Like if you look at any of the 501st like posts on Instagram, the only Mandalorians you see Bo-Katan, you see Dan, you see Boba, you see Jango, you see no OCs or armorers or any of the important characters. They are very like, and it's sad because the Mandalorian is literally the only thing holding on to Star Wars right now.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like all the merchandise you see is legitly Baby Yoda.